Hi guys, welcome to Cranble. Today we're going to make a French classic, the Apple Tarte Tatin. There's a wicked story behind it, but it's way too complicated and I can't remember most of it. So check it out, I'll put a link to it on the website. Apple Tarte Tatin, literally apple, sugar, butter, pastry. Let's get involved. First things first, we need to get these apples peeled and cored. Let's have a look. Apples peeled. You can do these in individual pans. I'm going to do it in like a small to medium sized pan. So what we want to do, cut them in half down the core. And then you just want to scoop out the centres. You can do this with a Parisienne scoop, but a little teaspoon works just fine. So once they're all cored, just want to tidy them up a little bit. You've still got a little bit of green skin on there. You just want to cut that out and cut any hard bits out. Don't worry if they're not uniform because they're going to go in a pan, they're going to cook with sugar and butter. So they're going to melt down a little bit anyway. Okay, so we've got our apples to this stage. Now, in the pan, sugar and more. Loads of sugar, basically you want that to caramelise. Unsalted butter. This is all going to melt together and make a lovely, lovely caramelly, appley sauce. Absolutely beautiful. And then we want to arrange our apples. So now we need to roll out our pastry. I've just got some pre-rolled puff pastry. Okay, you can make your own, but it's a pain in the ass. It's just so much easier to just buy. And I've also misplaced my rolling pin, so a quick hack for you is just use your roller cling film. We need to cut it big enough to tuck over the apples. So you just want to be loose with this and just loosely cut around the pan about 1 inch around the rim. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect because we're going to tuck it all in and it's going to be lovely and ruffled and it's going to caramelise. So now place your pastry over the pan like that, and then what you want to do is you want to start to work in the corners, getting as far under those apples as you can. And then just make a slit for any extra air to come out. Now we need to crack on, get it on the stove. So this bit's quite boring because it's quite slow, but you've got to be gentle with this because otherwise the sugar will burn and you'll have to start again. So all that prep that you've done should be out the window. So basically we're going to have it at a low heat and just let it caramelise. Right, so my pastry has started to puff up a little bit and I can see from around the side the sugar's started to caramelise. So now I'm going to whack this in the oven, about 160 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Right, so the Tarte Tatin's been in the oven for about 20 minutes. Let's have a little look. Awesome, just how I want it. See how it's bubbling from that beautiful caramel. So we're just gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes just so it stops bubbling, that caramel starts to set, then we can flip it over. Right, so our tart's been resting for about 5 minutes. We are good to go. So just pick it up, be careful not to burn yourself, turn it over, and then, oh yes. Absolutely banging. All that sugar and all that butter have caramelised, and see where we tucked in the pastry? It's all gone chewy and crunchy. Absolutely lovely. What we need to do with that, serve it with some creme fraiche or a big dollop of vanilla ice cream. Amazing.